Hey guys, Cabo Greg here. Today's Tuesday, January 17th, bringing you this week's fishing report. A couple days behind schedule here. It was a busy weekend and went down to the East Cape to Los Barriles and spent some time there. And so I apologize for missing the last couple days. As you guys can see from the pictures below, it was a really good week for fishing here. The marlin bite kind of slowed down a little bit last week, but that was made up with a ton of other species. We had a very good Spanish mackerel bite, Sierra mackerel is what we call them here, and we saw big numbers, big schools of those fish. And if you've never had a plate of Sierra mackerel ceviche or sashimi, I mean, it's some of the best stuff you can eat, and we look forward to this time of year every year because we all eat well. So that's a great fish that's been really active. You'll see photos of, down below with boats full of, or decks full of mackerel. We also had a good jack bite, so we saw some amberjack, we saw some jack crevalle, both really good sport fish and fun to catch on lighter tackle, and those fish were active as well. Dorado bite is still weak. It's been a good 12-15 days where we haven't really seen much of that fish, honestly. It's a little strange, but the water has cooled. It's getting cold here. I mean, when I say cold, it's, in the evening it gets about 60 degrees, which is freezing for us, and probably nice and warm where you are. I know some people that are here now say it's minus 100 or wherever they're coming from. So we complain about 60-degree weather, but the water has cooled down a little bit, which is bringing different species of fish. Sheep's head, snapper, grouper. So the bottom inshore fish has been the most active and most productive. Marlin fishing is still producing. It's just a little bit slower, right? We haven't seen the amount of fish that we saw just 10 days ago. So that can change quickly as fishing here seems to kind of run in cycles of a good billfish bite or a good inshore bite. If you like to fish, if you like to just bend rods and reel in fish like I do, regardless of the size of it, this is a great time to come. Fishing on the pongas, the inshore fish has just been really good. And if you just like to pull in one fish after another, this is a time to come. Billfish are going to be out there. It's just a matter of finding them at the right time, the right place. But overall, I mean, this is one of my favorite times of year to fish, and why I'm a little bit behind on this report, because I'm out there when this time of year comes is more than any other time of year. So I wanted to touch a couple things that was on last week's fishing report. The fuel increase, it's still in effect. We were still getting slammed by 20% fuel increase. What I did was I just had the rates increase on our yacht charters. I know that, I don't know if everybody knows, but we also charter big luxury yachts for cruising here. And so I figured that those people can probably afford a little bit more money than those of us that are fishing guys. So I raised the rates a little bit on that because it's obviously it costs us more money to run those boats. But I'm doing everything I can not to increase these rates, and but it's not looking good, to be honest with you. So take advantage of these rates as they sit now. I haven't changed them. I hope to hang out and hang on to those rates as long as I can. So if you're thinking about booking for February, March, April, May, trust me, now's the time to do it. Don't wait. These rates are going to go up, not just with us, but all the fleets here. Our costs are just ridiculous for fuel right now. So the other thing was that somebody mentioned was the extreme fishing packages that I've been mentioning in the last videos. And my web guy has been a little bit behind schedule, but we're putting up a page that will talk more about this extreme fishing. But essentially what it is a 10, 12-hour day where we go out to the Finger Banks and in areas up north. This time of year, the Finger Banks. Later on in the year, maybe Gordo Banks or out into the East Cape. But the idea behind the extreme fishing is to give you a good long day, 12 hours on the water. So if you're here and can only fish one day, and this is your dream to catch a big fish or to land that big blue marlin, that's what these packages are for. So we're going to put you on boats that we know can get there, that are fast, that know these waters, and there'll be 12-hour days where we leave at 6, come back at 6, and really get after it into some really productive waters. Those of you that know these areas know that Finger Bank has been producing huge fish. If you Google it, if you search it, you'll see that just recently we had a few tuna that were over 300 pounds landed out there, and a couple of big blue marlins. So that's what extreme fishing is all about. And hopefully here soon, I hope this week, we'll have it on the website so that you can take a look at those packages. As always, we're on chat live. If you go on the website, you can call us toll free, 800-281-5778. Always here to answer your questions and to help you figure out which boats to charter. We look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks so much for stopping by. Talk to you guys soon. Later.